Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and I'm really excited for this one today, guys. I did a couple of builds today and this one is not the one that I'm going to release first, but I was excited to do the voiceover for it. So I've done that one first, even though it's not going to come out. But that's because today I decided that I'm going to release a save file of all of my Stars Hollow creations for you. So once I've, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and fill up every single lot in Newcrest with builds and sims from the show, and then I'll release it. I don't know how yet, but I'll let you know. I'll release it as an entire save file that you guys can download and use in your game. And I'll probably end up doing that with every theme that I do. So I mentioned in one of my latest videos that every Saturday I do theme builds, and at the minute it's Gilmore Girls, so I'm just doing loads and loads of Gilmore Girls builds. But my next one is probably going to be Harry Potter because I love Harry Potter. So yeah, I'll probably end up making a Harry Potter save file as well eventually. But yeah, I don't know, that'll be a long time in the future because I've just got so much more Gilmore Girls content to get out there, guys. So far I've done Rory and Lorelai's house, and I've done them in Kaz as well as Luke and Jess and Luke's diner. So next I will be releasing Taylor, Kirk and Miss Patty in one Kaz video, because I think I've done a couple of videos recently where I've been releasing one sim at a time in Kaz videos, and I think it's just not enough footage, because either I have to have it really slow to fill up some time, and that's really boring to watch in my opinion because everything's going so slowly. You just want it to hurry up, or I thought, the video isn't very long, so I thought I'd have a couple in one video. But if you guys have any preference on how you want me to structure Kaz videos like that, let me know. If you prefer short videos, then that's fine, I can do that. But yeah, some iconic Gilmore Girls or Stars Hollow sims for you then, or characters. I'm really excited to do like Taylor and Kirk. I think they'll be hilarious. I have no idea what they're going to look like. I hope they look accurate. But in this video, I'm obviously this is Miss Patty's dance studio that I'm working on at the minute. But I did 3-in-1 lot basically. So there's her studio, the gazebo, which is obviously an iconic part of Stars Hollow. And then I also did the church. So Stars Hollow Church, and I put them all onto this one lot, and I think it works out quite well, because this is a park lot. I've given it the trait, or I don't think it's a trait, it's just a lot type of a park. Just the nature of these three areas like complement each other quite nicely, because you've got the church as a potential wedding venue, and then you've got Miss Patty's as like, it's got sort of music and a dance floor so that your sims can sort of have a party there basically. And then obviously the gazebo and just like the little park area that I've done would be quite a nice outdoor eating area for a wedding. So I think they work quite nicely in terms of gameplay. So I've tried to think about that for you guys, and I've also really tried to think about sort of where buildings will be in relation to each other in Newcrest. So I chose Newcrest specifically because it has like really good roads in terms of looking like Stars Hollow streets, because I did Luke's diner. I think I don't know if it's just opposite this lot or just one adjacent. But I've had a look at, I was just nerding out, you guys, about Gilmore Girls, and it's absolutely no problem. I love it. But I've been looking at so many images of Stars Hollow, bird's eye views, trying to work out where the best lot is for each build. So I think in the show, Luke's, you just walk down out of the door of Luke's and you can walk to Miss Patty's. So I've tried to keep it a little bit like that as much as I can and think about where everything's going to go. In terms of the next build I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do either Taylor's Market, so I think it's called Deuce's Market, or his soda shop next to Luke's, and I'll have them on the same lot, similar to how I've grouped these together, because in Luke's diner there's a window looking directly into Taylor's soda shop, and also I've got his as a cafe at the minute, and I think that'll work quite nicely, because they're both going to be cafes, so they'll function still even though they're next to each other. And then if I do that, then that means I can furnish Luke's apartment as well, because in the show he buys the shop next door and then knocks through and has his apartment over both levels basically. So that should work out really well. I don't know how well the rest of it will be, but we'll see. In terms of what this lot will be opposite, I think it's probably going to be the school. Just from looking at images of Stars Hollow, that looks like the most like the images that I've seen is the school. And then I was also having a think about, because obviously there's loads of characters I want to include, but there's also some characters that don't necessarily live in Stars Hollow, like Logan and Emily and Richard, and I don't know what to do about them, because I can either build their house in another lot, because for example Logan lives in an apartment and Emily and Richard live in a really big house, so neither of those are going to fit into Newcrest well. So I'd either have to create them like a random build separately or I'll just add them as townies, and so you can have them in your gameplay and put them wherever you want, and I'll create a video for their CAS, but I won't necessarily put them in a build, if that makes sense. But let me know what you what you'd prefer down in the comments, because I'd like some input, because obviously it's for you guys, so let me know what you think. But yeah, if you're interested in the save file and keeping up to date, and keeping up to date for when it comes out, be sure to subscribe or follow my Twitter. I've got a really active Twitter account. That's where I do all my Sims stuff basically, so feel free to follow me on there. But yeah, if not, that's all right. I won't take offence, but if you are interested, I'd recommend it. So we're coming up to the end of the build now, so I'm just going to let the music play, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a really fun one for me to do. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys. Bye.